The Guam Environmental Protection Agency will be taking a step back to move forward in its case against Jigo property owner Joseph Taitano, who is accused of operating an illegal dump in his property. An administrative order was mailed out in January to Taitano on the notice of violation issued against him in 2004. It is worth $2.3 million in fines. But after Guam Superior Court Judge Elizabeth Barrett Anderson heard a hearing on the case yesterday, Guam EPA spokesperson Tammy Jo Anderson Taft says they have to rewind their casework prior to a December 16th hearing.
Our legal counsel is recommending to the Board of Directors that they look at a motion to rescind the administrative order and penalty in order to make sure that the process can move forward in line with the Administrative Adjudication Act.
Taitano was cited for illegally dumping household waste, tires, and other construction debris on his Jigo property. A deep-seated fire also broke out in the area around May 2010, which sparked an emergency declaration and an evacuation of several homes. Taft says they believe they have strong evidence against Taitano, but technicalities have kept the case moving slowly.
You know, one of the reasons for that is that we were lacking in legal counsel and full-time legal counsel. And now that we have Happy Ron's on board from the Attorney General's office, we're really grateful that she's here because she is helping us maneuver through these technicalities in law that our staff is not necessarily the most equipped to deal with.
Ultimately, Taft says the court left the case in the hands of the Guam EPA board and gave them 30 days to correct the notification process and ensure proper protocol is being followed. She mentions these issues were brought up by Taitano's attorney, Curtis Vandeveld.
They brought issues before the court in terms of what could happen next, and the court decided that instead of intervening at the moment, they were going to leave the decision in the hands of the Guam EPA Board of Directors, which the Board of Directors is an appellate body, and it serves a function of reviewing cases like this.
So what's the next step? Taft adds the board voted to have a special meeting on March 8th at 4 p.m. to discuss this matter further.
And what they'll be doing is they'll be looking at this case again. They'll be making sure that all the notices are issued in accordance with the law, and they'll be reviewing the motions proposed by Guam EPA's legal counsel.